Amazing. Look how beautiful they are. One female, obviously older than the other. And that will be the one on the right hand side. My apologies for the radio disturbance. And they just going about their everyday business feeding. And this is what rhinos actually do an awful lot of. If they're not sleeping, they are feeding. And they actually sleep an awful lot actually. Well, they're very calm. They haven't, they've acknowledged our presence, but they didn't move off. They sort of just looked at us and thought, those people are back again, and continue to do their sleeping. Well, sorry, no, continue to do their eating, not their sleeping. They've probably been sleeping for a fair amount of the day, more towards the middle of the day. Western, in actual fact, the rhino horn can sometimes actually be stronger than bone, and the reason why I say that is well, obviously their bones will be harder than ours, but I know a rhino that fought with another rhino and actually took a fair chunk of skull out of his head. So this man now has a hole almost on his forehead. So we're going to say that rhino horns are definitely stronger than bones, and well, they're definitely stronger than our bones.
We have been watching these birds give the most astonishing display. Long-tailed or magpie shrikes having a sort of begging ritual. Those are two youngsters there, and they've been begging from two adults. Now they're gone. And the picture of them against the sky was beautiful. So that's the adult with a very long tail. Now they don't nest in tree holes. There we go. There's a great big conflagration of chatter going on here. Wonder if there's not some sort of teaching of the youngsters to fly or to explore. Oof. Then if you go to the left there, Paul, then you see the other dead tree. Yeah, if you zoom straight in there, right behind the tree, there's a green wood hoopoo, but never mind, these guys are back. I suspect they've had a nest in that green bush to the left, and they've probably just fledged. They've come out of the nest, and now they are sort of exploring and considering the world and being taught about the world by their parents.
We are sitting here with this beautiful giant, and lucky for him, he is still sleeping. But we are very much bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, sitting here enjoying this. This is amazing. We can hear him deeply breathing. It's about 15 seconds in between each huff. So you can see he's very relaxed. And this is where he would have most likely made his camp last night. And this is probably where he's woken up. He's had a good night's sleep. Ooh. Now we're playing sandcastles. No? Oh, okay. A little shake. Are you gonna lie down again? No? I think he's gonna move off now.
So you know earlier actually we were talking about short trunk and they'd be making their way down to Treehouse Dam. Well, here she is. Here they are. Treehouse Dam. What a treat. So you know that knowledge of an area, knowledge of game paths, knowledge that if you find tracks in an area going in a certain direction of which direction or where you might be able to relocate, it can be very, very helpful and save you a lot of time. If we had to go track for track through a block to find an animal, which we do sometimes, it can take you quite some time. But if you have an idea that, hey, those tracks are crossing that road, heading on that game path, let's go check Treehouse Dam. How long ago is that? 45 minutes? 45 minutes ago we found them, and now here we are at the dam with them. So that saved us a lot of time.
This is a really gorgeous sighting of these birds. That one's now got a bright pink face. The other one has got a yellow face. I won't bore you to try and show it to you, because it's now behind the bush. Now I thought this one was a juvenile to start with because it was making juvenile noises, but it's not. It's in full adult plumage. So I think they are just a couple, lovers, spouses to one another. Frankly, the small birds bomb the bigger birds because they don't want the bigger birds around, because the bigger birds like to eat their babies. That's what the case is here. And they'll chase away any raptor. And this one is no exception. They don't have very good communication skills, these harrier hawks, obviously, because the other one has thoroughly investigated this tree. And now this one is basically investigating exactly the same areas. Maybe this is the wife, and the husband has been here and said, I can't find anything. And she's saying to him, why do you look with your mouth and not your eyes?